Tell you how you can purchase a home with as little as $1,000. My name is Lauren Williams with Guaranteed Rate, and I have Jason here also with Guaranteed Rate. And we're going to explore down payment assistance and how we can make homes more affordable for a lot of homeowners or buyers here in Colorado.
Yeah, so down payment assistance is actually quite simple. It allows you to get a loan or a grant to cover the down payment so you can buy the home with less funds out of your own pocket, in this case $1,000, which is really exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a lot of down payment assistance programs in Colorado, correct?
Correct, yep. So there's Turnkey, CHFA, which stands for Colorado Housing Finance Authority. That's the best one right now. Then there's CHAC and Chenoa. The reason why that one is the best right now is it comes down to interest rate. It's the best rate and best terms.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the best program right now for a lot of buyers.
Yep.
And do you have to be a first-time home buyer?
No, actually, there are different guidelines, of course, but FHA financing will allow you to use their program if you've owned a home prior. And then with conventional financing, if you haven't been on title within the last 3 years, then you could still use first-time home buyer programs as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, and then a couple of other things we want to talk about is more in depth of the benefits of down payment assistance.
Yeah.
Number one, of course, is affordability. There's a down payment that you would have to pay to purchase a home, but there's also closing costs. And so the Colorado Housing Finance, CHFA, will help with the down payment. So that's more affordable for home buyers right now, absolutely, and especially in this market. Number two is increased buying power. So you're able to find a home that may be a higher purchase price because you're not having to come up with that down payment, which is typically a minimum of 3% or 3.5%, depending on what loan program you do. So none of that would be out of pocket. We would be able to get you eligible for this down payment assistance. Third is financial flexibility. You are able to save a lot of your money in your savings account. What if there's an emergency after you close on your home and you need to get a new refrigerator, or you need to have someone come out to fix your AC? So this also allows you to have a cushion, an emergency fund put aside, so you're not putting all of your money into the down payment assistance. And fourth is equity building. So of course you are able to purchase a home and build equity. So let's talk more in depth about that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best benefit of buying a house is that forced savings account, right? So as you buy the house, it's going to increase in value over time, and that's the best benefit of buying a house, because then you're going to have the down payment for your next house. And then, you know, the real benefit right now is that we're able to get what's called seller concessions.
Absolutely,
right?
yes.
And that is the power of having a great real estate agent, is somebody that can be able to negotiate that for you, because it's not always going to be a guarantee. But we are also headed into a higher rate environment where the market's going to slow down, which will allow us to get those seller concessions. The way this works, when you can close on a house with as little as $1,000, is we get seller concessions to cover the difference. So for instance, if closing costs on a CHFA loan is going to be about $9,000, and so we would need a seller concession of $8,000.
Yeah.
Then you can close on the home with as little as $1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, you could not rent a place for
You
that.
can't rent for that. To rent, you would have to pay the first month's rent plus deposit. Average rent right now, let's just say, for a single family home, maybe about, let's just say $2,000 for easy numbers. $2,000 plus $2,000 for a deposit, that's $4,000 in order to rent a home and pay the landlord's mortgage, where you could own that home yourself for, again, as little as $1,000. So finally, we just want to talk about the steps, how to get there. Number one would be, we would check your eligibility. So you would want to work with an approved lender who can do down payment assistance in Colorado, and we check your eligibility. And then we will review your application. We'll give you a pre-approval letter, and then you'll give that to your real estate agent, and then you can start the fun part, which is the home search. And once you find the home that you like, then we go under contract and we will negotiate, the agent, your real estate agent, will help negotiate those seller concessions.
Yep.
Right?
And then we close.
Yeah, then we close, and it's the happy part. So it's definitely doable. We have done numerous CHFA down payment assistance loans just this year. So contact us. Our direct number is 720-281-2893. Again, 720-281-2893. Lauren Williams.